Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Dumela Universe, we are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Sagittarius, and beautiful Sagittarians, this is a special reading where we bring through what's coming for you, what's coming to you in the next 20 days. Yes, beautiful Sagittarius. You, Sagittarius, Capricorn and Aquarius have had a timeline shift of sorts, and where the other signs had something manifesting in 60 days, you, the healing, the process that is occurring in your energetic field is happening in 20 days. Sources let us know there was a timeline shift that had to happen for you three. So, Sagittarius, this is a special reading for what's coming through, a healing, a transformation, a manifestation, and it is a positive manifestation. It is a positive change. It is something that is adding to you within 20 days, in the next 20 days. And yes, 20 days is a bit of a length to wait, but this is a long-lasting, anchoring manifestation, change, just as you had to really be patient for your reading. We looked at the timeline and it's 3 weeks since we did the last reading, so it has been quite a wait for you to receive these readings, and sources saying it's because the energies are long lasting. Okay, they have been brewing, because as soon as this manifests, it's meant to be stable, it's meant to be anchored in. So beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, what's coming up to you in the next 20 days? Let us see what Spirit has to share. What positive change, what manifestation, what healing, what's coming through for you in 20 days. House 17. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh, that's a powerful shift, Sagittarius. Okay, and your path, yes. Okay, Sagittarius. With house coming through. Okay, in the next 20 days, you are having a shift of your root chakra, of your foundation, of what you feel is important to you. And this is all encompassing. This is to do with family values. This is to do with your own personal growth, your understanding of stability, your understanding of what you view as a home, as a family, as structure, as stability for you, is having a whole new shifting, is having a reframing, aligning to source. So you're going to find in this next 20 days, things that maybe you used to hold important, things you thought were a pivotal foundation point, no longer is that important anymore. Structures you used to rigidly stay or rigidly keep are no longer there. You are releasing control and releasing the expected, obligated, idealized outcome. You are shifting your whole perception on what it is for you to have a home, your stability. Even if you're single, just what is a solid foundation for you? What is a healthy lifestyle for you? What is a suitable living environment for you? If you're with a partner, what a relationship means for you, what a healthy relationship is for you. If you have a family, how you want to raise the family, what kind of energy is stable and is healthy for you. So you are really changing what you think. So a lot of what you grew up with is really being purged. So you're no longer just copy pasting your upbringing into your present. You're releasing everything you did not enjoy, you did not appreciate about your upbringing, and the elements that you do enjoy, the elements that you feel are good and whole and loving, you're implementing. So it is a whole restructuring of your foundation with regards to home, family, household, lifestyle, quality of living, what you deem important for a sanctuary, for a dwelling space. And it's quite powerful because it not only affects your home, your family, and your own personal life, it also affects your career, it affects your relationships, because anything that is not aligned with this powerful understanding that you're receiving of what is important and what is precious and what is vital to you for your well-being, it'll be released. You're going to really start focusing your energies on that which really actually matters on a soul level, as opposed to the mind. The mind is no longer logicking, trying to create structures out of what you have been taught, what you've been conditioned, what you've been educated as a functional house, a functional home, a good stability for your family or your children. That is go out of the window. It is now more organic to source, organic to your feeling, to your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your physical health. You are really focusing on what you require specifically to really live a fulfilling, full, rich, stable, wholesome life. And it is not a selfish thing, because you are really focusing on you, but understanding that when you are aligned to your highest frequency, you are then at your highest frequency for your family. So again, Sagittarius, don't feel guilty if you're setting healthy boundaries even within the household. It's vital for you to start allowing the energy of your home dwelling to really align with you, to not feel like work, to not feel like a chore, but to actually feel like a space where you are replenishing, you are feeling safe. You are feeling safe to just be and to just learn and to grow and to evolve and to discover who you are. Very powerful. So in these next 20 days, you're going to be having these perception changes, this this understanding, this viewing of you, this X-ray vision and understanding and emotional sensing of where you are, of how things are running. And you're going to realign it to source, because here we go, your path is aligning. You're opening to your path, your way, your destiny. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Yes, wherever the structure in your frequency of home, of household, where it was stuck and where it was imprisoned in condition, in, I have to be like this, I have to be a good mother, to be a good father, to be a good guardian, to be a good being, however you identify, to be a good person, to be a good soul, to be a good guardian. I need to do this to be a good partner. I need to be like this to be a good, some of you are still living with your parents. To be a good child, I have to be like this. So to be a good this, to be a good that, to be a functional, responsible person, to do this. So whatever was built out of fear, illusion, conditioning, control is being released. And you are now aligning your stability and your foundation and your viewpoint on how you be, on how you live, on how you create, based on source. So your path is awakening to you, the way that you be. You are electing a path, a destiny, which is aligned to you. And we see these four sides, the square, these four structures looking like wands. It reminds us of the Four of Wands card coming through, that home, that stability, the solid foundation based on the source you are, because now you're aligning all energies, all frequencies, all experiences to source, to your divine path. And after 20 days, when this 20 days of integration has been complete, you're going to find this path emerging clearer than ever before. You having a greater understanding of your destiny, of what you want to do, of what really aligns to you, because you've made the shift on a mental body emotional body and spiritual body, physical body planes. You've made these shifts. All of the mental body, physical body, emotional body, spiritual body, the different planes have shifted to source. And because they have now finally shifted to source and aligned with source, your path is clear. You're no longer confused. You're no longer uptight, trying to control, trying to micromanage. You are more free. You are more trusting. You are surrendering more to destiny. And you feel more assured, more confident in your path, in your dreams, in what you want to accomplish. Okay, Sagittarius, this is beautiful energy. Let's pull some tarot. A very powerful shift, and it really feels your root chakra, sacral chakra, your root and your sacral chakra having the most transformation during this process. And look, before I start really shuffling, the star, your authentic path, your destiny, your truth, you're really aligning to the frequency of this realm. I'm going to keep this out, where you are really aligning to your path, your destined path, your clarity, your wish fulfillment, your star, your destiny, your authentic, your home, your house, your path, everything aligning to the truth of you, no longer the illusion, no longer the conditioning, no longer the programming. There, look, King of Wands, in your highest self, creating from there. Loving the confirmations we're receiving as we are shuffling. We have the Five of Wands here, and we have the Ace of Wands. Yes, your path. Source really just giving you another picture here. From the Five of Wands, where you are torn between worlds, doing things as you were expected to do it, doing things as you were conditioned, things as you were programmed, trying to be responsible, trying to be the best version of you, trying to be the responsible one, trying to be, setting these steps, these plans, and you are meaning very well, but the thing is, everything in your mind, these plans were going against your soul, against the truth of you. So this Five of Wands transmuting to the Ace of Wands, a transformation to the Ace of Wands, to your destiny, to your path, to your truth, to your passion, where you're no longer confused here and there, one foot in your authentic creation, the other foot in expectation, obligation, and guilt creation. You are now finally stepping full force into source creation, opening new paths, new doorways, new experiences, new blessings, wish fulfillment with the Star card. Now that you're finally aligning all aspects of you to source, remember Sagittarius, you're the centaur, so no longer in the half-human aspect stuck there, now finally embracing all of you, the centaur, the magic, the mystery, the mystical, allowing all things in your life to align to the source you are. It opens and awakens new paths, new destiny, new opportunities, new experiences, beautiful new energies opening up for you in the next 20 days. A beautiful new path, a beautiful new manifestation. There's something becoming available. It feels like you're almost in the mist, in the fog, in the 20 days as you are navigating what's really aligning to you. And the more you navigate to you, the fog lifts, and the more you navigate, the fog lifts, and the more, until finally you are so centered within you, the fog dissipates entirely, and you can see a path. A new path emerges, a new opportunity, a new doorway, which had always been there, but you were simply unavailable to seeing it because you were still trying to please, condition, or you were still trying to create from the old energies which weren't serving you. But now that you've released that kind of way of being and creating, you're finally available to this new path, this new doorway, this new opportunity, this new manifestation, which is coming your way, which is available to you in the next 20 days. And look, another affirmation, the Hierophant. Look at this. 5, changes and transformation. You've got double 5, changes and transformation. Hierophant, this is the second house Taurus energy. So your resources, there we go again, that household, that structure, that stability, even relationships, because the Venus is the ruler of Taurus. So it's that foundation, that security, that stability, being born of the source you are. No longer the conditioning, no longer the programming, no longer the rigidity of the mind, no longer you trying to plan and analyze and problem solve what is the best way of doing this, the best version of doing this. No longer being uptight and rigid. Now finally fluid and flowing within source energy, fluid and flowing within the truth of you, doing things as how you feel, finally doing things. We were listening to Abraham Hicks a few years ago, and one of the lines that always stuck out is people would prefer to be right than actually feel good, would rather choose to be right than actually feel good. So you generally do what is right, what is, no, but this is the proper way to do it. This is the right way. This is how you're responsible. You have to be responsible, as opposed to actually, I feel that that's the way to do it, but no, I can't do it that way. I have to do it this way. I have to do it the way that people expect. I have to do the way that I've calculated, the way that I've been programmed, the way that I've been taught. And Source is saying you're finally breaking free from that rigidity, from that control, from that illusion, from that structure, which actually has been suppressing your experiences, your magic, your manifestation, restricting it. So now finally you are trusting in the dynamic, fluid, uncontrollable source energy, the spontaneous, the gut feeling, the instincts, your magic, your frequency, your intuition. You're surrendering to that more. And you're allowing that to be what governs your ideas, your understanding, your ways. And it sets you free. It finally breaks you free to opening and creating through Source, bringing these new paths, these manifestations your way, Sagittarius. A beautiful healing in the next 20 days. Look, new beginnings, a whole new experience, a whole new path awakens. You really open up your eyes. Another vision we're receiving is, and we remember this from, I think, an episode of Grey's Anatomy, but we also remember it in our own personal life, where we were in the first year of high school. So that would be standard 6 in the old system, or grade 8. And so wherever you are overseas, it would be, I don't know if it's, I'm not sure how it would be, maybe, but just your senior year, your first year of your senior year cycle. And we were at the back of our classroom because we enjoyed the drama. We just enjoyed people and the class. We enjoyed observing, okay? And we found that when we were sitting in the back, we could always observe the teacher and the students. It was, I think we found school very entertaining and comforting, because our home situation was not that delightful. So school was it was a beautiful escape. And of course, by sitting at the back, we started to realize we couldn't really see the blackboard or the green board or the whiteboard. I can't remember. I think it was a green board back then with chalk still. We couldn't really see it clearly, and realized, oh, we need spectacles, we need glasses. And then as soon as we went to the doctor, optometrist, we got our glasses. And it was when we were driving back home and we looked out at nature and we could see each and every single leaf, each and every single outline, everything. And we were shocked at how detailed everything was. Trees used to see the leaves, but they were just, leaves and the blur. But now it was this crispness, every detail, the bricks, every detail. We were shocked at this new way of seeing and observing and viewing life. It was quite overwhelming. And that's what it feels like here. It's like you are finally, it's as if you are finally awakening to a whole new way of being, which is crisp, which is clear. You are finally trusting in your intuition, finally trusting in Source, and it's awakening a way of being which is so clear, where in the past you feared it. You feared trusting in Source, you feared trusting in your intuition, you felt safe and secure in your plan, in your control, in your managing of things. And you thought that if you really let go and you were free, things would just completely tear apart and be broken and it would be a disaster. But now that you're finally letting go rather and surrendering, setting yourself free within Source, it's this whole new experience of, wow, things are actually so much better. Things working out with more stability, with more abundance, with more love, with more well-being. Things are so much better than what you thought, and it's a whole new way of being, a whole new path, a whole new clarity. You finally see your power and you understand your power in a whole new way, and you allow yourself this new life, this new experience, this new honoring of Source creation and being in that space. You just awaken to a whole new world, new prospects of being. Very beautiful energy coming through for you, Sagittarius. And look, yes, Source is really just going out of this way. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Sagittarius, in the next 20 days, you have a phenomenal shift where you just surrender deeply to Source. And you align everything to Source. You just stop. You release the reins. You just stop fighting. You stop fighting. 5 of Wands. You stop fighting. You stop this internal control and micromanaging and fighting reality and fighting. You just stop fighting the current, the flow of life. You surrender to it. And when you do, such beautiful manifestations. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. Things manifesting so much, 10 times better than you had expected. Everything transforming to your favor. Good fortune, miraculous outcome, wish fulfillment, powerful new path, new beginnings, passionate, a beautiful new home, a beautiful new structure. And this is number 17, 8, infinity. Finally, the physical, honoring the Source you are. Sagittarius, you're going through a profound transformation in the next 20 days where you are finally releasing and letting go, surrendering to your path, surrendering to Source, surrendering to your intuition, to your well-being, to your instincts, to your inner guidance. You're no longer controlling. You're allowing your foundation, your rooting, your home, the very essence of your being, you are releasing to Source. And it's allowing a powerful and blessed transformation to occur in your life. And in 20 days, a new opportunity, born of Source, a new beginning, born of Source. Divine changes in your physical, born of Source, the truth of you. Powerful, beautiful, a new path, a new opportunity. There's so much energy from here. So much energy from here. Each and every single one of you are on a different path. So different, various outcomes. But they are new. They're abundant. You have passion for it. You're finally happy and excited about life again. There's a new way, a new breath. You're breathing again. It's as if you were holding your breath or you were trapped underwater and it was your own self trapping yourself underwater. And finally you let go. And as you let go, you float to the top. You float above the surface and you can breathe again. And there's new life, new beginnings, new energies, a whole new way for you, Sagittarius. Blessed be.